Today's violence in Afghanistan has many wondering about the efforts to get some of the refugees to Pittsburgh into safer spots and about aid efforts in general. Joining us live to update us all on all of that is the president of the Brothers Brother Foundation in Pittsburgh, Ozzie Samad. Ozzie, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, Megan.
Let's start with the refugees. It's been a few weeks since we learned our city would be one of the ones getting some of the refugees. Has there been any progress on that front? What are you hearing?
What we are hearing right now is there have been just a few families that have come here, and the process to bring the families over continues. And I'm sure you've seen the chaotic scenes at the Kabul airport. So we do hope that everything turns out well in the long run, and the families do indeed come here.
And you are literally in the business of aiding and helping people in these situations. What are you hearing about aid efforts? Is it still too soon?
We are actually right in the middle of it. First, I do want to offer our condolences to the families of the troops that got killed today. Unfortunately, we are very close to it on a personal basis. Our VP of Development's husband is a colonel in the Army who just came back after a 2-year tour of duty in Afghanistan. But essentially, it quite honestly is a little early in terms of trying to get more aid down to those who do need it. In Afghanistan, we're in talks with partners who actually have offices on the ground, and we're trying to get a handle on how and when it is that we can actually send supplies and medical supplies and equipment down to help people who really need it.
Is this a situation where you guys and the other organizations in Pittsburgh are having conversations and talking about what can be done?
Yeah, we certainly are. And, again, just because it's such a chaotic situation right now, we really want to make sure that, first of all, none of the staff that's on the ground is in any sort of risk, despite what you see on the screens or what I'm looking at right now as we're speaking. That's our first and foremost concern. And then as the situation settles down, it is our intent to try to help in any which way we can. So we're definitely in talks as we speak to try to help.
What would you say to someone who has been watching this unfold today and they want to help, they want to do something?
It is really heartbreaking, to be honest. I mean, the first thing I would say is there are a number of organizations locally that are helping refugees who are coming over, the Jewish Family and Community Services, first and foremost, Casa San Jose, somebody we've worked with, Global Switchboard, United Way. So those are ways that they could support the families that are coming. In terms of trying to help people on the ground, essentially what we will be doing at some point is trying to send supplies, medical supplies and equipment, which naturally costs money. So, we would be collecting funds for that purpose.
Well, Ozzie, thank you for your time tonight, and thank you for sharing this. We'll, of course, get an update from you soon.
Most certainly. Thank you for having us.